So he is able to eat some hay. That's really good. So hopefully we can get a good plan of action at the vet. So in this case, I already know he's got tooth issues. We don't know the extent, so we need to figure that out. We need a diagnosis as it relates to the full extent of his tooth issues. Does he have a root abscess? Is it infected at the root? Is that why it got loose? Or did it get loose because maybe he was chewing on the grids or something? And then what can we do about it? So we need a full diagnosis, and then we need a plan of action that we can follow that is reasonable based on the diagnosis. That is what you get from the vet. That's really important. So let's find out. So we are here at the vet. His tooth fell out sometime between last night and this morning. And there's a little bit of it in the gum line, but that still might be loose. It might have just cracked additionally. But we're gonna see what Dr. McDowell says. We're in good hands. And we got here a little early, so they managed to get us into a room right away. They're so good at that. Love this place. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's more than just it broke off because I did something klutzy. I mean, that's looking like
it's
infection, inflammation. This one seems solid.
Grape's molars were pretty overgrown. There was a spur growing over the tongue. So he was scheduled to have his teeth trimmed, but we're gonna have to come back in a couple days and do it. So until then, I'm just gonna keep a close eye on him, and hopefully he can eat. If not, I'll feed him critical care. I set up the camera in front of Grape's tunnel. This is his old tunnel, but to my surprise, he was eating carrots, which is a really good sign. I guess after his tooth fell out, it was a little bit easier. I even saw him eating some hay. Good job, Grape. Man, Grape had a little piece of carrot this morning, and he's been eating hay all day. For a kid with overgrown molars, I don't know. He's doing really good. So we're back here. Grape's about to get his tooth procedure. But I also had to bring Timberland because yesterday morning he was peeing blood, and they squeezed him in for an x-ray, and I'm not happy. I'm very worried. We'll find out in a few minutes. I heard Timberland whimpering in the morning, and it really sounded like a stone or something was bad. So I replaced his dark colored fleece with a light colored fleece, because when they pee, you can see what color the urine is, and you don't want it to be bloody. That can be really bad. That can be a sign of a stone or a urinary tract infection. And he started whimpering again, and I lifted his house up and looked, and sure enough, his pee was pink, almost red, which was a really bad sign, and I've got a really bad feeling about it, so I'm really nervous. Ooh, gas, huh? Is that, no, what's this bulge?
Just the way he was decided to lay.
Oh, okay,
Sorry,
I see.
It's kind of, the animal is straight.
Yes, and you can see his horrible
Package.
predicament.
Right, and the streak of white down there is actually on his skin.
Okay.
Faintly, you'll see it in the other picture when I point it out.
Okay.
Photo taken?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So, I agree in this picture, I didn't love this streak.
Yeah.
But it is a streak, not something oval round.
Yeah.
You know, yes, we have some debris there on the fur also. nice hips. My bladder is here.
They clearly don't lie.
We have a very happy cecum. Yes, we have some gas in the stomach. Okay. He's had a long car ride.
Yeah.
Okay. Other view, again, the gas in the stomach. Very happy cecum, which I know does come over my bladder, but I still don't see any white of a bladder stone.
Yeah.
I can see that white streak on his skin here under his tibias.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's outside, not inside.
So, I mean, would you say this is good news?
Yes, no stone.
Yeah.
No stone is good news.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Anything that you can potentially treat with antibiotics?
Sorry to be a drug pusher, yes.
Oh, I'm so relieved about Timberland. I'm so glad that he doesn't have a stone. So it's looking like a UTI, which we can treat with antibiotics. But let's go back and talk about Grape for a minute. Everybody's going crazy because it's now morning. It's a little piece of carrot time. Oh, that's a good test. Let's try it out. Okay. Now, it could take him a couple days to really be able to chew on this carrot. What do you think, buddy? You want to try? I'm going to give him little pieces. You want to try? No? Now, I think he just doesn't like being out. So I'm going to put a piece of carrot in his little tunnel and see if he wants to eat that. You don't want to? It's good. I think I just got something else in there. You don't want to try? Well, you don't want to try it? I'm really glad that we were able to get him in so quickly, that he was able to... He came out so quickly from the anesthesia. By the time I got there to pick him up, he was so alert. And all the way back, he was eating hay in his carrier. So, you know, sometimes with tooth trims and tooth issues, it takes a while. He had a spur all the way across his tongue. Not the entire molar, but a spur just sitting on top of his tongue like this. So, no wonder he was uncomfortable. And can you imagine if instead of growing like this, it had somehow grown like that into the tongue? What these little guys go through is just incredible. And for the people that say, oh, my pig's never been sick, I don't get it. Maybe you're just really lucky. Or maybe they were just suffering in silence because they're so tough. I don't know. Anyway, if I don't give everyone carrots right now, they're going to murder me. Try it. So we'll let him rest, and we'll try to sneak some video of him chewing on his carrot. Look at this face. Look at these cheeks. Look at these lips. Oh my gosh, he was just too shy. Just too shy to eat it in front of us. It makes me happy, Grape. You smell grape. And then it's Thanksgiving, and I am so thankful that Timberland, you ready to eat this? He's like, this isn't a carrot, but it'll do. What is this? What flavor do we have? We got blueberry Pear blueberry. Oh. I'm so thankful and that he did not have a stone. I thought for sure he was going to have a stone. But he is still pretty uncomfortable. He's got to do a course of antibiotics for his urinary tract infection. And if you remember, he has that cauliflower condition, the cauliflower penis condition. So I've got to just really keep him clean. You know, I usually I'm washing it off like twice a week. Maybe I need to do it even more frequently. But I have never experienced where this causes bloody urine, so I don't necessarily think that the two are necessarily related, although it's possible that that condition allows for an infection to become more likely. So I don't know. But the only reason why I found out is because I heard him whimpering, and I put down the light colored fleece, and after he whimpered again, I checked it, and there was bloody urine. It was like a pinkish. So that is a really important trick. Maybe I'll make a separate video about how light colored fleece can save your piggy's life. Because with the dark fleece, I never would have seen the urine. I would have heard the crying and the whimpering, but had I not known that trick, I would not have been able to diagnose it so quickly. And that is just the most important thing for all illnesses. It's about knowing the signs, knowing the symptoms, and then being able to get that diagnosis and being able to get them on the path to recovery as quick as possible. You don't want to be sick and sick and sick and have that illness progress longer and longer. It's also going to be way more expensive to treat. It's going to take longer. And the main thing is, if you have empathy, which we all should, that's what we're trying to foster here on this channel. Why would you want your piggies to be in pain? Unfortunately, pain can be a part of life, but we want to lessen it, mitigate it, eliminate it as quickly as possible. No one likes being sick. So I'm so thankful today. I'm so thankful that Timby did not have a stone. And it's something that should be easily treatable with medication. Because he's my buddy. They're all my buddies. I love you, kid. All right, thank you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed the update or you're relieved. I know it was kind of like a double, but you know, we're so invested in these guys, and I'm really thankful that you are invested in caring about my piggies, and I hope that together we can learn a lot along the way, because that's what it's all about. You shouldn't have to go through a UTI with your pigs before you learn how to watch out for signs and how to diagnose a UTI at home. And if you can do that, then even if there isn't a good vet in your area, you can go on a place like Vetster and tell them what you've seen. You know, that there's blood in the urine. I would definitely recommend an x-ray though, you know, but my vet was like, you know, let's do the antibiotics, and I think everything's going to work out fine. So that's the thing, is you don't need an extremely experienced guinea pig savvy vet to do an x-ray. And if you know what you're looking for, then that can make all the difference. All right. It's carrot time. It's carrot time. Doom doo doo doom 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 doom. Carrot time.